Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all have had some good days, and yeah, so guys, for today's video we are going to react to an article I found on Bleacher Report. It's called 2025 NBA Trade Block Big Board and New Deals for Top 10 Targets, written by Zach Buckley a couple of days ago. And yeah, trade season is just starting to get hotter and hotter, and yeah, Jimmy Butler of course the biggest name right now, but you also have like your Kyle Kuzma and Cam Johnson and the Brooklyn Nets, maybe even Nick Claxton. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, a lot of interesting players. And guys, I can't wait to read this article together with you guys. I've been off the internet. My internet did not work for about 1 week, and yeah, I missed a lot of NBA stuff, a lot of NBA games, a lot of articles. So yeah, I can't wait to react with you guys to this article. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, it's very much appreciated, and let's have a look at the article. So let's see. So of course we have Jimmy Butler here. Alright, number 10, Kyle Kuzma, Washington Wizards, is an obvious one. I'm just not sure what you get back from Kyle. Like, he's struggling this year. Like, what is he, like maybe a number 3 option? Like, I'm sure like a team like the Nuggets, if they could make it work with him, they would love to do that, but yeah, they're not going to have enough salaries, because Kuz is making about 20 million, I believe, and Signashi and those guys are below that. So let's see what they cooked up with. So the trade: Kyle Kuzma to the Memphis Grizzlies for Marcus Smart, Vince Williams Jr. and a 2026 first round pick, lottery protected. Alright, so that's a good pick to trade out. So you're giving them Marcus Smart, a player who it just never really worked out with him and the Grizzlies. So he's definitely looking for a new place. Vince Williams Jr. could become a big role in Washington. So you pretty much get Vince Williams Jr. and a lottery protected first round pick for Kyle Kuzma. You're probably second best player, I guess, after Bilal Coulibaly or Jordan Poole. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, it's not a lot you get for Kuz. So I think they would want a little bit more, even if it's 2 or 3 second round picks added to this package. It would be better for the Wizards. Yeah, and the Grizzlies, I mean, just try it out. I just did a rebuild on NBA 2K with them going all in for Jimmy Butler. And yeah, so Marcus Smart, they have some good contracts, you know, like Marcus Smart, Brandon Clark, Konjar, and some young players like Vince Williams Jr., Gigi Jackson, maybe, I don't know, Santi Aldama. So they could definitely make a bigger trade, in my opinion. So I would not go for Kuz. I would go for a bigger fish, in my opinion, or at least try to. They also have some good draft picks. So yeah, don't love the idea. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Let me know. Bruce Brown, yeah, this is a player we have been talking about. Too many trade rumors. I mean, is he ever going to make it out of Toronto? I don't know. We all thought it's going to be just a short stay, but I think teams are not too interested in him, man. It looks like he's hurt a lot, he doesn't play a lot, he's on a big contract. I mean, I personally love him. He's a championship guy. He played for my Detroit Pistons, so I love all that, but yeah, kind of become very quiet around him. So the trade: Bruce Brown to the Spurs for Zach Collins, Malachi Branham, CD Sissoko, and a 2025 first round pick, lottery protected via what is that? Chicago, Charlotte Hornets, I think that's what it means. I don't know, man. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, they get a lot of good players back for Bruce Brown, especially Malachi Branham and CD Sissoko, and that first round lottery protected pick. I mean, Greg Popovich loves CD Sissoko. He says he's a full package player. He can play a lot of defense and a little bit of offense as well. So I know that he has a very high opinion on CD. And then you on top get also Malachi Branham. I mean, that's nice, man. If I'm the Raptors, I definitely do this trade, just because 2 young players and a pick, and Zach Collins backup pick. I mean, why not, right? And if you're the Spurs, you know what? It's not the worst trade either. You have so many young players, Blake Wesley there also at the guard position. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't hate it. I will pull the trigger on it, man. Let me know what you guys think. Number 8, Colin Sexton. He's very good basketball player, very underrated in my opinion. So to the Golden State Warriors for Dennis Schroeder, Brandon Podziemski, and Guy Santos. Dennis Schroeder and the Warriors, it looks like no match for now. They just can't win games. And Brandon Podziemski, after the first year, we thought he's going to become a very solid role player, but struggled in the second year as well. Guy Santos, yeah, not too important. But why not? If you're the Jazz, you give up a veteran point guard in Colin Sexton for Brandon Podziemski. Give him another chance, you know. Dennis Schroeder, I mean, he's just been shipped around the league. I feel bad for him. Here in Germany, we love him, we admire him. He made us world champion. He's the captain of our team, great leader, and yeah, he's an idol to a lot of us. So yeah, we love Dennis, and we feel bad for him to be always shipped around the league, especially the last years, but throughout his whole career, pretty much. I don't know what's going on. It just looks like him and the Lakers, that's the perfect fit, or you know, him and the Magic. So yeah, I don't know, man. So, but if you look at the trade, I would do it if I'm the Warriors, because you get Sexton and you break the team up a little bit, so make some changes there. I would do it if I'm the Jazz. I would do it as well. Give Brandon Podziemski the ball in his hand and just see what he can do. And then Schroeder, you trade out, man. Maybe you get another 2 or 3 second round picks for him. So yeah, I like that trade. I like it. Zach LaVine, not a big name, huge contract, so the trade Zach LaVine to the Pistons for Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Bobby Clintman, and a first round pick in 2027, only top 5 protected. I hate this trade. My Pistons, we don't need Zach LaVine. You know, Tobias Harris, I know a lot of people hate him, and yeah, he's making way too much money, and he has been making millions after millions after millions since he came to the NBA, and of course he's overpaid, but you know, we got him on a 2-year deal, making about, what is it, 25 a year or something. Really not too bad. Tim Hardaway Jr. Went to college in Michigan, so we like him as well. Bobby Clintman, I have a very high opinion on him. Very good defensive player. And a first round pick, no, man. Don't do it, Pistons. Stay away from Zach LaVine. So many injury problems, huge contract, and just rebuild the right way. You don't need to do it. I mean, if you're the Bulls, you get Clintman and a first round pick. Probably that's all you can get for Zach LaVine, you know. I don't know, man, 29 years of age. I have no idea, man, what his trade value really is. But if you get a deal like this, Clintman and a first round pick, you might pull the trigger, right? So DeAndre Hunter, Atlanta Hawks, yeah, and Bogdan Bogdanovic to the Golden State Warriors for Jonathan Kuminga, Dennis Schroeder, Gary Payton, Kevin Looney, and a 2027 first round pick, top 5 protected. The Warriors would never do this, so this is not even worth talking about. They would not trade out Kuminga and Gary Payton and Kevin Looney. They're so important to the locker room, and then also a top 5 first round pick. Yeah, I think this is crap. I really don't see it, like, just from a player perspective, or like if you look at just at a game of basketball, this does make sense. But yeah, basketball is more than just being on the court together. So it was a lot about chemistry and everything. And those guys, especially Gary Payton and Kevin Looney, they're very important to the locker room, to Steph Curry. So yeah, I think it's crap. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Here we go again. Kuminga, Gary Payton, and Kevin Looney, Guy Santos, and a 2027 first round pick and a 2026 second round pick to the Nets for Cameron Johnson and Day'Ron Sharpe. Yeah, with all I said just now about the Warriors, we don't even need to talk about this trade idea. So Brandon Ingram, that's a better one, I'm sure. To the Detroit Pistons, alright, let's talk about that. For Isaiah Stewart, don't mind it. Tim Hardaway Jr., Bobby Clintman, Wendell Moore Jr., and a 2028 first round pick, top 10 protected. You see, this is a better trade in my opinion. Brandon Ingram is a better player. He fits us and our problems better than Zach LaVine. Of course, also has some injury problems, but yeah, still a better player in my opinion. And we don't give up too much. Of course, it sucks to get Bobby Clintman out. But it's pretty much, and that first round pick, but at least it's top 10 protected, so it's not too bad either. So yeah, if my Pistons should definitely do it. Go for Brandon Ingram, build him together with Cade Cunningham, a nice team, and yeah, so I would like this trade much more than the Zach LaVine trade. And yeah, Wendell Moore Jr. not a big deal anyway, so it's fine. So number 3, Cameron Johnson. Let's see if this one is better than the Golden State Warriors. So Cameron Johnson and Daron Sharp. So Daron Sharp is probably out for a trade, I imagine. They have too many big men in Brooklyn. To the Pacers, alright, for Obi Toppin, that's fine. Aaron Nesmith, it's fine. Johnny Furphy, 2028 first round pick, top 4 protected, 2025 second round pick, and 2027 second round pick via Utah. Alright, so you pretty much get 1 first round, 2 seconds, and Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, and Furphy for Cam Johnson and Daron Sharp. I mean, isn't that an overpayment for the Indiana Pacers? I love Cam Johnson, but is he worth that much? I don't know, man. If I'm the Brooklyn Nets, I definitely do this trade. But if I'm the Pacers, I would just don't give up so much. Like, you really like Nesmith, you know. Furphy you just drafted a year ago, and a first round pick and 2 seconds, so definitely less picks. But yeah, I don't know, man. Don't love the trade so far. Jimmy Butler, alright, a big name here. To the Sacramento Kings for DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Huerter, and Devin Carter. Wow. So 2 old superstars in Jimmy Butler and DeMar DeRozan switching teams. And on top, Kevin Huerter, who is struggling a lot this year. He's not even shooting good from 3. Devin Carter, a lot of injuries. I don't know, man. This is, I guess, the Kings going all in. I mean, they struggled a lot this year. They just fired the head coach. They brought in Doug Christie as an interim head coach, which I really like. So they're kind of stuck in no man's land. Are they going for a rebuild, or are they going to give it one more chance? With this trade idea, they definitely give it one more chance. I mean, Jimmy next to De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis is interesting. The DeMar DeRozan fit has not been perfect. Kevin Huerter doesn't hurt you. Devin Carter could become a nice backup point guard, but maybe you do the same mistake you did with Davion Mitchell, which, yeah, it just never really made the next step. So maybe it doesn't hurt you too much to give up. I mean, why not? If you're the Heat, I don't know why you would do this trade. I mean, I think Butler's trade value definitely dropped since he requested a trade and everything. So, but no picks at all. I mean, he's an expiring, I guess. So I don't know, man. If that's his stock at the moment in the market, so that's definitely not a lot, you know. The Kings got DeRozan just for a second round pick, you know. So yeah, that tells you a lot. So let's go to the number 1. De'Aaron Fox talking about the Kings. So I guess this is now the other direction, like I just talked about. They're going through a rebuild, I imagine. Alright, so with the Spurs, I just made a rebuild with that as well. Check that out if you want to. So they trade De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs for Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, Trey Jones, a 2025 first round pick, top 10 protected, 2027 first round pick, 2026 first round pick swap, and 2 2026 second round picks. So what are we talking here? 1, 2, 3 first round picks and 2 second round picks, as well as Jeremy Sohan, Trey Jones, and Keldon Johnson. So yeah, that's a huge trade. I'm not even sure if that's all legal, but you know, I mean, yeah, you get Jeremy Sohan and a bunch of picks back for De'Aaron Fox. I guess it's not the worst deal. If you're the Spurs, you get De'Aaron Fox with Wemby. I mean, that's amazing. I would love to watch Spurs games. So yeah, if you're the Spurs, you definitely do this trade. If you're the Kings, I mean, you do get a lot of picks, so it's interesting. You get a couple of young players. Yeah, I like this idea, man. I'm not mad at it, man. So yeah, I would pull the trigger, you know. But let's see what happens. Guys, that's it for me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any NBA content. And I love you. See you at the next one. Peace.